I'm Rich Bentz, and would like to talk to you about authority, responsibility, power, and trust. What does this graphic bring to mind? Basic, simple, subtle, complex, profound? Yes, that and more. Let's start with the basics. The essence of the ARPE is being and becoming. It starts with age-old questions of who am I? A question of being, first written about by Socrates. And where am I going? A question of becoming, articulated in Plato's writing. And the way in which Plato characterized becoming and being set up a dichotomy that continues perhaps even to today. However, the student, Aristotle, suggested that being and becoming were correlative, dynamic, interrelated. Aristotle noted that eminence and transcendence happened at the same time, and we are both being. It is what makes us authentic, real, true beings in the here and now. And we are becoming transcendent. It moves us forward, creating new and evolving into obviously more complete, higher levels of complexity toward wholeness. Being gives us authority. It is what makes us authentic. Your being, your authority, is. It is not given or taken away. It must be claimed, however. Unfortunately, not all do so. When measuring authority, we attempt to determine the level of knowing and the level of trusting self. Knowing includes self-concept, self-awareness, self-control, ego strength, expertise, skill, position. Trusting includes confidence in abilities, accepting of uniqueness, self-esteem. And of course, all this is done in a larger context. The extension of becoming is responsibility. In short, how well do you play with others? Can you read your emotions and the emotions of others? And do you know what to do after you have read the emotion? Responsibility can be shared, delegated, assigned. When measuring responsibility, we look at trust in your actions and the actions of others. Acting, self-motivation, follow-through, empathy, impulse control, willingness to commit. Opening, disclosing, revealing, self-expressing, discovering the uniqueness, and risking, doing what I want. Creating your own trust state, persistence, questing for self-determination. And of course, belonging, connecting with something beyond self, involving yourself with others in some depth, acting on values, and again, all in a larger context of who am I and where am I going? Living these questions does not happen in isolation. Rather, it happens in a non-linear, chaotic jumble. Power is created from the interaction of two or more individuals. When two or more people come together, they come with whatever authority they have claimed for themselves and the level of responsibility that they display. Power is the energy that is created. If levels of authority and responsibility are high for all involved, the potential to create transforming power is very high. If levels of authority and/or responsibility are somewhat lesser, the potential to create transforming power is diminished. Power is personal. Residing within each individual, it is the result of the interaction between two or more individuals. Power is the result of that interaction, and again, in the context of a larger reality. We've just talked about authority, responsibility, and power. There's one more dimension, trust. When considering authority dimension, trust is built upon or based on who we are and it's exhibited in integrity, intent, capabilities. Integrity is telling the truth and leaving the right impression. It has to do with congruence, humility, courage. And intent has to do more with motive, agenda. It's more of a matter of the heart, of values, of what you believe. Capabilities. Do you have what it takes? Are you relevant? Are you staying relevant? And then again, it's not done in isolation. When considering becoming, or the aspect of responsibility, trust is built upon or based on where you are going. Behaviors, actions, are you doing the right thing? Collaborations, are you including necessary people? Are you developing those in need? Are you living synergy? And of course, results. Results matter. Knowing, managing, meeting, and exceeding expectations. And that's it. Authority, responsibility, power, and trust. Take the survey to determine where you stand and where your potential to create transforming power might be. Let me know if you're interested further. Thank you.